years old, he became king, and he served the Lord faithfully for 32 years until he died. Now when he turned 31 years old, he had workmen repair the temple, as it was in disrepair. And he entrusted the workmen with money so that they could use it at their pleasure or leisure because he trusted them. He didn't have them make an account of what they used it for because they were honest men. And as they were working on the temple, they found a scroll. It was a hidden scroll, and it was the laws of Moses. And so the high priest who found it brought it back to the king, and the king had it read to himself. Now when he heard the news of what was in this book, he mourned because the people of God, they were not obeying what the Lord had commanded them to do. And he said, surely we're going to get punished for this. God is going to pour out his anger on us because we have not kept his commands. He sent out priests to find a prophet to see if God had a message for them about what was going to happen to the Israelites. And so the priests went out into the city and they found a prophet named Huldah. Huldah was a woman prophet, and she, yes, exactly. She trusted God and she grew with the Lord in mighty ways. And she did have a message for King Josiah, and all the Israelites actually. She said, yes, the people have turned away from the God of Jacob, Isaac, and Abraham, and I got them mixed up, but you know what I mean. And they have turned to other gods, Baal and idols, and they are worshiping them, and they have totally abandoned the laws that God had commanded them to obey. And so destruction is going to come upon this city. But I have another message for King Josiah personally. When he heard what was written in the scroll, and he mourned, and he repented and turned to the Lord as he always has, the Lord is not going to punish this city until he has died and is buried. This was comforting news, but it was also sad because the people were going to be punished for their sins. Now when he heard this, and he heard the message that was from Huldah, from God actually, he got all the people together in front of the temple, and he stood on the stones, I'm sure he did, and he read the commandment, all the commands that God had given the Israelites. And after he was done reading, this is the amazing part, he said to the people, I vow to keep these commandments. And all the people agreed with him.
Good job. Beautiful.